Carl, I hope that's how I'm saying it. It's not extremely hard. You just have to have the right person, right? You have to have the right person who teaches you and who's actually doing it, right? After you send the stuff to Amazon, Amazon takes over. Y'all, this is literally how Amazon, well, this isn't the Amazon warehouse, but again, I worked there and it was so cool to see in that section where they would get the orders, stuff would come. Meanwhile, you're waking up to mailbox money. That's crazy. You start making money. And then you rinse and repeat. You do it over and over and over again. And guys, there's ways to automate this as well, where you don't even have to do any of this. You hire a team. Again, we can go into that. Come on to the inside. Come on to the inside. So y'all, success loves receipts. As y'all can see, I started in 2022 of October to April, right? Let's round it up to $105,000. Now, I done segued to Walmart, y'all, and I just started Walmart. Look, September 8th, $31 was my first payout. This is as of the 18th. Again, y'all, we're about to touch 11 racks. $11,000. Mortgage about to get paid with that top cash back. Listen, y'all, as y'all know, I'm a very hype person. I'm long-winded as well, so I'm gonna make sure I keep this short. Thank God for slides. Yeah, we winning. So y'all, before I share my screen, this is one of the songs that I've always lived by. When I ran track at UD, still to this day, I play this song, I blast it through my speakers. And if y'all don't have this on y'all playlist, y'all need to play it at least once a week, okay? So, we just wanna play it real quick. We're gonna play it.
All I do is win.
Another one, y'all. Another one.
Everybody hands go up.
We can't hear it, but we winning with you though.
You can't hear it. I thought y'all could hear it. I was playing DJ Khaled. Yo, I was gonna play it on my well, look, at least y'all putting no wins. Y'all, DJ Khaled win. Up, down, up. The money go up, down, but I'm gonna make sure y'all win, okay? So if y'all don't listen to that song, just listen to it, okay? Shout out to Prada for the intro. Love you long time. And I love everybody that's in here because guess what? Y'all the ones who betted on yourselves and came here on a Wednesday at 7 o'clock, 7 to 9, and y'all locked in and we ready to get active, okay? So let me share my screen, make sure y'all can see it. Who am I? My name's Toresha. Guys, I'm 30 years old. As Prada said, I was able to make six figures in 6 months, but I did not start there, right? It did all start with credit. Before that, though, I went to University of Delaware, right? I was a D1 college athlete. I was also a captain there. Still hold a record there, which is super lit. I don't think anybody gonna break it. But was there, and that's where I started learning my leadership and things like that. I have 2 dads and 2 moms. They both my dads. This is my daddy Gerald. This is my daddy Brett, right? My daddy Brett, he's the entrepreneur. My daddy Gerald, retired police officer, right? So my dad instilled, it was like the rich dad, poor dad type thing, right? And that's why I love having like a blended family. Not necessarily saying that some of my parents had like a poor mindset, but when it came to certain things, they just did not understand the entrepreneurship journey to a certain extent, right? So my mom, my very first thing I ever did was sell candy, right? Let me see if y'all have y'all ever sold candy in school? Drop a 1 if you sold candy in school, and drop a 2 if you bought candy from somebody. Oh, we got some entrepreneurs. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Word. Okay, so my very first gig, y'all, I was selling candy, and I actually made over $10,000 selling candy. I would make $100 a day sometimes. It was crazy. It got to the point where teachers were literally calling me down, like, hey, can you send Toresha to my classroom? And people always knew I would leave all my stuff behind, but I would take my candy with me because nobody's getting me for my candy, okay? It cost me money. So went to the teachers, they would be buying the candy and stuff like that. And it just stemmed from there, right? So I just knew after college, right, that I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna start my own business. If I knew the amount of information that I have now, like those of y'all who are on this webinar, ain't no way that y'all, and look, I always say hub the cubicle as long as you can, but there's some people who are just not meant to work, right? So if I would have had the information that I have now, I would have not even went to college. But thank God I did, because I still have a lot of friends who became family, right? But again, as we are going through these 2 days, y'all, don't just be here. Don't just show up to show up. Show up and get active, okay? So fast forward, I got my first job. I was making $40,000 at Enterprise. I could not believe it. You gotta think, I'm 22 years old, making $40,000. I was there for 5 years. I started getting burnt out, right? So then I segued. They fast tracked me to branch manager. I was getting a promotion every single year, and they were fast tracking me, and they wanted me to become area manager. I tell people I don't care about the money. I care about my health. I care about my family. That's my why is my family, right? So I said, no, I'm going to go to car sales. Went to car sales. Y'all see, I was always taking people's pictures. As you can see, they was having a good time. That is my goal for everything that I do. So they were having a good time. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to bounce up out of Enterprise, and I'm going to go to Aramark. As y'all can see, I don't have not one Aramark picture here. I was there for 5 months, and I dipped out. I realized that they didn't care about me. And also, while I was there, I got hit by a drunk driver who blew a .21. They almost failed 3 times. So that's when I started thinking I need to start figuring out different ways where I can have passive income, just again, like y'all are in here, right? So I ended up at Amazon, y'all, after I ruptured my Achilles, right? So I was how we're doing right now on my interview, and I ended up landing my first 6-figure job. Luckily, I helped open the one in Wilmington, Delaware. If y'all look it up, MTN1, okay? This is where I took this picture, okay? And that was my first 6-figure job, and I was there for 5 months as well, and I dipped out, right? Again, I could not stand being at places, even if they didn't care about me, where I knew I could make more money for myself, and I had that belief. So again, as y'all are going with this information, please, please, please take the information and execute. We are your coaches. We are here to help, but we don't know. We can't read your mind. So if you're not asking questions, if like Prada said, if you guys aren't in the groups and only 10, 15 people are showing up and it's the same people, you're not going to get to where you want to be. So please keep that in mind, okay? So I literally had my little game plan. I was making like $10,000 per month. So I said, I'm out of here. I'm not going to stay at Amazon, and my Achilles is still low-key recovering. I'm too young for this, you know? I still gotta be able to walk in my heels and all that stuff. So I left, and it was the best decision I ever made. Little did I know that I was gonna be selling on Amazon, okay? We all come from the credit space and things like that, and that's what really got me into the Amazon space because of my credit. Didn't necessarily have a whole bunch of capital and all that, but let me let these slides guys so I'm going on a tangent. So Amazon stats. Drop a 1 in the chat if you guys have ever ordered on Amazon. I don't know if y'all do. Okay. Drop a 2 in the chat if most of y'all have Amazon Prime memberships. Word, look at all that money. Amazon is, oh my gosh. Listen, y'all, if y'all aren't a part of the Discord, this should be y'all reason as to why y'all should be coming over here. Because the ecom space is lit. So let's do some Amazon stats. 58% of Amazon's revenue comes from third-party sellers. What are third-party sellers? I'm a third-party seller. You guys are a third-party seller. Anyone besides Amazon, they are a third-party seller, okay? So 58% of that. Think of that. So most of Amazon's revenue, we are paying Amazon. Like, we are helping Amazon eat. Think about that. Right? They're the most visited marketplace in the US. Just imagine. I remember when my friends used to tell me that they got dresses and stuff off of Amazon, and I would be like, what? I'm like, Amazon, but now it's normal. Y'all get my workout clothes off of Amazon. I'm an Amazon customer. I have Amazon deliveries quite often. My entire family is on my Amazon account. So we're giving Amazon a lot of money. So why not, instead of being the consumer, we're going to be the producer. And we're going to start producing income, and that income is going to help us reach the levels that we deserve. Okay. So 89% of Amazon sellers are profitable. Y'all, that is crazy. So only 11% of people, which are probably people in this Discord, who aren't getting the knowledge, right, that they need, and they're not learning from your favorite ecom coach, right? 89% of the Amazon sellers are profitable. Like that, y'all, that's really crazy. That is really, really, really crazy. Okay. So let's see what we got. All right. So there's a few business models. Some of you guys may not know what e-commerce is. So I'm here. It is my job to make sure that you guys are extremely fluent when it comes to knowing the Amazon sauce. Okay. So business models, we have retail arbitrage. right? Well, retail arbitrage is basically where you go into these stores. So TJ Maxx, right? We have Ross, right? We have Target. We have all these different stores that we can go in. When you go into the mall, that is retail. You are literally walking through the stores and finding winning items through the Amazon seller app, right? Me, y'all, I like Wi-Fi money. I like sitting back here at my crib or on vacation or somewhere, right? Where I can literally purchase the stuff. So online arbitrage, where I can go on Target, Costco, Sam's Club, wherever, and they can deliver the stuff directly to my house. I love that. I absolutely love it. All right. And then we have wholesale, right? This is when you start having more capital, more experience, and you have someone that's holding your hand every step of the way. Or once you get your experience, this is when you go into wholesale, right? So it's just like when you go to the Costco, BJ's, Sam's Club, and these are the big box stores where you get discounted pricing because you're purchasing more, right? Volume is key. So the more that you purchase, the more they are going to take off. Okay. So those are the 3 things that you guys are able to do. I made 6 figures doing this. Y'all may have been like, oh, she done did the wholesale. I rarely did this. It was literally online arbitrage. Literally. All right. So let's do a few gems in ecom. So a lot of people, when it comes to ecom, right? People think about Shopify, Amazon, Walmart, right? The major thing and the major reason why you want to sell on Amazon, at least first starting out and segueing, is because, again, they're the largest platform, right? You're going to make most of your money on Amazon. The thing where people go wrong, and which I wish a lot of people would know, is that they go private label. What is private label? Oh, you go on Alibaba, right? You go on AliExpress and you buy these items. You don't even know if they're winners. You list the item. It has no reviews. Let me see this. When you guys type in food near me, drop a 1 in the chat if you scroll to page 10, and drop a 2 in the chat if you don't drop a 1 in the chat if you go to page 10, and drop a 2 in the chat if you just look at the first page and see what they got. Like, do y'all scroll all the way to page 10, or do you just say food near me and you just look to see what's on the... Yep. I don't ever go to page 10 unless I'm doing some serious scouting or something like that, right? You're gonna go literally, food near me, you're gonna look right where the food is, right in front of your face. It's the same concept for Amazon, y'all. It's the same. I'm gonna check my options. I got you, James. I got you. If you hungry though, pizza near me. I'm not looking through all the reviews because normally the best reviews are gonna be on the top and sponsored, right? But I can dig it. So we got Target, right? Cheetos, Costco, Bounty, Walmart, Essentia. We all know these brands, right? It's the same exact thing. When people are going to Amazon, they are not typing in, like, these are Post-it notes, right? They're going to type in Post-it notes before they type in, I don't even know what else the heck to call these. Like, what else would you call this? I don't even know. So my point when it comes to Amazon, you do not need to go private label. I don't teach private label. I literally teach you how to get the bag through stores that you can walk in or order from immediately, right? Brands that people know, right? Of course, there's more to it, product research and all that. And if you guys are in the Discord, you guys have the sauce, and we're going to continue getting the sauce. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord, you definitely need to join it. Definitely need to join it, because I teach you how to find items from these places and so many more, right? To make your bag. All right. So is this for you? Absolutely. People say, I work a 9 to 5. I don't got time. I don't got the money. I don't have the storage. I live in an apartment. I can't store all this stuff. Y'all, there's two ways of Amazon: FBA and FBM. FBM is where you have to worry about all this stuff, pretty much. Not the money part, but the storage and all that stuff, right? FBA is what you will at least start out doing. Okay? So this is literally, it's that simple. Y'all know how we try making stuff so complicated? It's not complicated at all. You find the items, you order them, you prep them, right? And we go more into that again on the inside. And then you send them to Amazon. You don't have to pick up your phone to answer customer complaints. You don't have to worry about reviews and all that stuff. It's Carl's, I hope that's how I'm saying it. It's not extremely hard. You just have to have the right person, right? You have to have the right person who teaches you and who's actually doing it, right? After you send the stuff to Amazon, Amazon takes over. Y'all, this is literally how Amazon, well, this isn't the Amazon warehouse, but again, I worked there and it was so cool to see in that section where they would get the orders, stuff would come. Meanwhile, you're waking up to mailbox money. That's crazy. You start making money. And then you rinse and repeat. You do it over and over and over again. And guys, there's ways to automate this as well. Well, you don't even have to do any of this. You hire a team. Again, we can go into that. Come on to the inside. Come on to the inside. So y'all, success loves receipts. As y'all can see, I started in 2022 of October to April, right? Let's round it up to $105,000. Now, I tell people all the time, I care about net, not gross. This is great, right? But what's even greater is that I was profitable, right? One day I will make $105,000 in e-com. That's net. However, the fact that my profit margins, y'all do the math, 15, 20%, but my profit margins are normally higher on the 20% and sometimes higher, like upwards to 30, right? But let's just say simple math, 20,000 of 100, 20% of 100 is $20,000 that I made in 6 months. Now, let me ask y'all this. Would y'all be mad if you made 6 figures, if you made $20,000 profit in 6 months? Drop a 1 if you would be mad. Drop a 2 if you would be ecstatic. I just want to know. Because everybody's level of money is different, you know? I just want to make sure. All right, bet. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So look, y'all. This is my first sale. I was selling Lubriderm and I was ecstatic. It's at $80 now, but I was selling it for like $30 and my profit was like $8 per. I forget but this is how much I made, again, gross, $4,026. And you got to think in the first month. Crazy, right? So now I done segue to Walmart, y'all. And I just started Walmart. Look, September 8th, $31 was my first payout. This is as of the 18th. Again, y'all, we're about to touch 11 racks. $11,000. Mortgage about to get paid with that top cash back. Shout out to my boy, Mr. _D Lofton. He's going to hit y'all with some spend secrets and all that stuff. I purchased a truck, right? With credit and also with down payment, all that. Unfortunately, that did not work out, right? But I actually purchased that on my birthday last year of November 22nd. But I just wanted to show y'all that when you put your mind to it, you can really make Wi-Fi money and use investments towards real estate, trucking, Airbnb, right? Stocks, whatever it is that you want. Of course, you have to have the credit, but even if you don't have the credit, like for Amazon, you don't have to have the credit, right? But you have to have at least $500. How was I able to have a $10,000 month on my first month? I invested $3,000 to $5,000. That's it. And y'all, I don't spend my money. I do OPM. So I've been traveling for free, eating for free. I went to Jamaica for free. Y'all, I be losing track sometimes. It's wild. So e-com is the best, in my opinion. Well, I have a lot of things, but it's the best when it comes to Wi-Fi money because you literally have people paying your bills. You're purchasing stuff and you're reselling it. And it don't get no crazier than that. It don't get no better than that. So look, y'all, appreciate y'all. Toresha Financial Tips on all platforms. This is my email. I'm going to drop the link. If you guys are not in the Discord, you guys definitely need to join the Discord because, again, that's where you have exclusive access to me, right? That's where you can add me. It's like having my phone number, but even better than having my phone number sometimes, in my opinion, because you guys pay, and when you pay, we're going to pay attention to you. So there's the link if y'all haven't joined, and I'll see y'all on the inside.